everyone. This is Zelda, and you are watching Zelda Sews. I have my granddaughter with me, and she just wanted to say hi before I get started. Today is Friday, and I'm so excited. I get a chance to come on here and share about my makes, my plans, and a little bit about life.
And do you see Mommy's pictures?
And Mommy's little plaques up there.
She just hanged it up, and it's so cute, and she just made it. So the mail box, it was very hard, and it just hurt my hand. So
it's metal. And thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating this hashtag. I did want to say that. And I'm not going to, just wanted her to say hi because she wanted to say hi. So tell them I'll talk to you later.
Well, if I say Jesus, give her a lot of presents, she can have so many toys.
Okay. Tell them, say, I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hold on. All right. Well, this is episode number 35 for me for Friday Sews, and I'm so excited about this 35 weeks of being involved in this wonderful sewing community. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the beginning of a new year here, and I know that we are a few weeks into the year, but I decided I wanted to share a little bit, just a few goals of mine, because I wasn't going to do any at first, and then I changed my mind. And one of my goals is to keep a journal. And this is my sewing journal. I decided just to write in here, and if you hear a little bit of noise, that is Amaya down here on the floor. But don't be too loud, Maya. I used to journal all the time. I kept notebooks and notebooks of journals, and I wrote everything in them. And then when I couldn't keep them anymore, I destroyed them because I didn't want anybody seeing what I put in my own journals. But these are different. This is just my sewing journal, and I'm writing in here what goes on from the day to day as I'm in my lovely sewing room. And like she said, I just found this, I just got these little plaques here. Hold on one second. I got the one plaque that says, "In my sewing room, thou shalt not," and it has all these listed here. Thou shalt not ask when it will be finished. Cut anything with my fabric scissors. Request that I hem your pants. Speak to me when I have a seam ripper in my hand. Tell me I have too much fabric. Push buttons on my sewing machine. Bring me your clothes to iron. Oh, my son used to do that. He learned quickly. Pull on any loose threads. Wonder aloud why I'm still in my pajamas. And last, come looking for food. This is not the kitchen. I just thought this was cute. I got this off of Temu. And I picked up a few different items off of Temu. But for the sewing room, I picked up these bobbin thread holders. I don't know what it's called officially, but you put it on your bobbin so that your thread from the bobbin is not just hanging loosely on the wall. That is driving me up the wall. And I picked up this for a few dollars, and I thought this was a great way to keep my thread from being all over the place. So I'm going to put these up on my thread sometime this week. I have four goals, five goals
keep a journal is the first goal.
For right now. And I'm working on a couple of them as we speak. The first one I set as a goal for me was to take part in more social activities. As far as like, I hear about the sewing socials and the virtual sewing socials. I don't talk with anyone outside of my sewing room other than you guys. That's just the way I am. I mean, other than church, I talk to people in church, but as far as friends, I have no local sewing friends at all, none. And to be able to bounce ideas off of people, I don't have that luxury. So I do have a couple of people that I do call. Grace, thank you so much for letting me call you and text you to ask different things. I just texted her and asked her, what type of needles do you put in the serger? Because my serger needle broke. And that is going to be part of what one of my goals is here. Here, and I'll mention here in a moment. But my needle broke. And I found the piece of the needle, so it's not in the machine, which is great. But I have never touched the thread other than what was pulled through initially. So I'm going to do all of that. I'm just going to do everything with that. And that leads me to the second goal, which is do it anyway. Do it afraid. Serger, as an example, I had never touched the thread on the serger or touched any of the dowels. I'm going to take a picture of the settings so that I know exactly what worked before I rethread this, but I've never done anything. So I pulled out all the threads. I cut them and pulled them on through and said, I'm going to learn how to thread my serger. I did 20 years ago. Not on this one. This is brand new. But I did have a serger. And I think I only used it a few times because I just couldn't figure it out. So, okay, I couldn't really figure it out. But I love the serger. I really love the way my clothes look at the end. But that's something that I'm going to do it anyway. I'm doing it afraid because I am afraid, but I'm going to tackle it. I'm going to go to YouTube, the school of YouTube, and I'm going to look up how to thread the serger. I do have the DVD that came along with it, so I'm going to definitely use that, and I'm going to do it. Another one, do it anyway, is like with patterns. I will look at some patterns and I say, ooh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Even when I see a sew along with it, I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I stop myself or stop my brain from even processing the idea of doing something that I may be able to do without an issue, but I'm going to do it anyway. Goal number 3, organize my room. I'm going to pause here and show you what I'm not going to pause. I'm just going to move over so that I can put up the video over here of me using my Stash Hub. It's an app And I'm just going to pause here.
Here's Stash Hub, and right down on the bottom, you can put in all of your fabrics here and break them down as specific or generic as you'd like. I only have 2 in here right now. The next tab over is your patterns, and you'll see that I have put in some of the patterns I have, and I put in just enough information for me to identify which pattern goes, which patterns have what. This right here is an example. I just put in that it's a dress because I wrote down the pattern number. I put down the size range. You can put notions in. You can put fabric requirement. You can put the format. And I didn't select the format here, but I did select it as in bin number 1, which is very important to know where exactly my fabric is. This is just going back, scrolling through. I have the pictures and I have the back page of each of the patterns in. This right here is just a picture of the front, and then here's the pattern page, so I can blow this up and take a look at it and see what I like or not like, and I can make notes on the pattern on the tab itself on what I like. It's great.
I'm going to put a picture of my patterns. And it may not seem like a lot to you, but for me, just starting back sewing last March, I have a lot of patterns that I have accumulated. And that doesn't include the independent patterns I have on my computer or on my phone. So these patterns, I actually now have a way to look at every single one. I can sit in my bed and scroll through and decide, oh, which one do I want to work on? And what I put in, there's a whole lot more information you can use in Stash Hub. You can use it for fabric. You can use it for patterns. I'm using it for both. And I just organized my patterns. I have well over 100 patterns. And what I did was I put the pattern number down. I put the size. I put what bin it is in, because I have actually 3 bins of patterns, and I have another bin that I have completed patterns in that I'm waiting for my manila envelopes to come in. So my goal is to get this room organized and know what I have in here, because I have a lot of stuff in here that I didn't even realize that I had. So I'm definitely wanting to get my room organized. So that was number 3, goal 3, organize my room. And the patterns, that was the first step. Now, at least I know. Before, I was buying patterns and just stuffing them into the bin and not looking. So I had a few duplicate patterns. And now I know exactly what I have. And I can say, oh, I like this one. Well, this one may not work as well as this one, but I can see all of what I have. So I am excited about that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to organize my fabric. At least I'm going to pull it all out. I'm going to put it in the Stash Hub, in the pattern fabric organizer section of it. And that way I know exactly where it is. I can say if it's in the rack over here, or if it's in the closet on the shelf, or is it in the closet in the bin, or Yeah, that's the only places that I have it right now. I don't have a lot, but it seems like a lot to me. And that leads me to goal number 4, which is use what I have. I have more than I realize, and I don't want to be frugal, or is that the right word? I don't want to use up resources that just wasting money. That's what I don't want to waste money when I have stuff here that I can use. There's plenty of beautiful fabric I know I have that I've purchased in the past, and I'm even looking at down below on my rack. And I want to use that to make dresses. I love dresses. I absolutely love dresses. And so I have maybe 4 patterns in there that are pants. But okay, I see you, baby. I see you.
It's what you do to red. You soft your chin. You
Oh,
go down.
oh, okay. All right. We'll play. And if I wear pants, I usually just wear them in the house. Or actually, let me take that back, because I did wear them out today because the temperature was actually a little bit warmer, but cold, like negative wind chill. And I didn't want to wear a dress. So, and I will wear a dress with my pants underneath it. Now, I'll do that, but I'm just not really into pants too much. It's just not into it. So I want to make things that I like. I want to try things that I say that I think I can do, but I'm going to take advantage of the sew-alongs that I see and just go for it. So that is all. I'm sorry, corners of my mouth were feeling like I had crud in it. Hold on one moment. I want to look for one thing. All right. Well, Jen's question for this week is, what difficult technique are you planning to tackle in 2024? I would like to make a jacket with a nice zipper. Zippers are new for me, so making a jacket that looks nice, store-bought, but unique is something I would love to tackle for 2024. And even a nice blazer for me. A blazer to go over a dress. Oh, I think that would be such a wonderful idea. And that's a difficult, I don't know if you call it a technique, but learning how to sew is something like that for me. That's a difficult technique. So I would say yes. So you're not getting away without a scripture. I have my Bible in here, and today I'm reading Psalm 27, verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? He is my strength. He is my light. And I put my trust in him. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the new subscribers that are coming in and the ones who have been here from the beginning, because I truly appreciate you. So God bless you all. I will see you in the comments, and you'll see me on my next upload. Bye for now. Amaya, say bye.
Oh, bye. I just played. I just made down the house.
Okay, she said bye. Bye.
Bye bye. I love you.